and it's a sacred Sunday once again. In a reflective mood. Just finished up training for the day. Big session, successful, and just getting some footsteps in. Little walk to hit them 10,000 steps per day. Easy work. So the message that I was thinking about is the easiest way in life, the easiest path in life is often what we deem actually to be the hardest pathway. So it's a funny one. The easiest path in life is often what we deem to be the hardest path. And this pathway is the pathway whereby we're getting up and giving it 100% every day. Giving it 100% with what we commit to. And really in the world of commitment, there's only commitment or not committed. There's no, I am 20% committed, I'm 50% committed, and so forth, because really this is simply not being committed. We're either committed or not. But giving 100% day in, day out requires that certain level of focus, requires that level of prioritization and knowing what we're going for, what we're all about, and what we need to achieve and get done. Because without that, it's hard really to know where we're investing our time, efforts, energy, and on a deeper level where we're investing our belief and our faith. So that 100%, you call it 110% commitment. Yes, sir, we need to know what our purpose is, what our values are, and how that all falls. Purpose, values, morals, and our mission on a day-to-day basis. And the reason that I believe that giving 100% is, in a way, the best and the easiest. I definitely think it's the best, but I also believe it's the easiest path in life that we can take, is for the reason that at the end of the day, at the end of the week, at the end of the year, and ultimately at the end of the life, we can look back without any feelings of what if I'd given 100% to my purpose? What if I put 100% meaning behind what I prioritized? No what ifs, no nagging feeling of regretting not being and not living up to our full potential. And some people look at it as what they're destined to be almost. But how you look at that may vary. If you're looking at things from a standpoint of destiny, or if you're just looking at things from a standpoint of being our best possible selves for both ourselves and those around us. So yeah, man, giving 100% is the easiest option. Gives us that peace of mind. Because without that peace of mind, if we're left with what ifs at the end of the day, at the end of the week, at the end of the whatever, and worst of all at the end of the life, then that's not something that we can go back and sort of switch up. So you then got that torment which can't be switched up. Can't go back to a past moment and switch it up. But what we do have is now, today, in order to put 100% in now. So if you've not been putting in 100% in the past, here and there, it's not something to be dwelling upon too much. Yeah, we can take the learning points, etc., but we do have the power of now to step in and give it 100%, and have that peace of mind from here on in, that we're really living up to our purpose, putting meaning behind things, and kind of not leaving any stone unturned. And how that looks to each person is different. It doesn't need to be anything monumental, you know. It can be basic things, be very, very simple things. Being a good family member, being a good member of the community, in our work life, providing value and helping others along the way, giving 100% to that, keeping that in front of mind, and giving all that we can on a day-to-day. Doesn't mean to say that, giving 100% to everything doesn't mean to say that you have to be a superstar at something, or you need to be super rich, or them type of things. So it's important not to get it twisted. We can be living out our life purpose, putting meaning behind things, and giving it 100% in things that kind of seem basic oftentimes, but when we break it down, it's not really that basic, because we are adding value in our being. It's not something to be underestimated either. A lot of people do play down their role on a day-to-day and the impact they have upon others through their action. Don't need to be impacting loads and loads of people. Again, don't need to be mega rich or mega famous to be making a difference. So don't get too caught up, particularly in these days of a social media and people basing the value of people upon following and numbers and stuff like that. Don't get caught up in that. Look at the quality of things. Take the eyes off the numbers. Look at what's actually happening around. And put in 100%. That's what I believe that the wisest option is. And the peace of mind that comes from that is a wealth that cannot be bought. You know, the peace of mind, how we feel, how we interpret things, because it all comes down to within at the end of the day. It all comes down to what's within and how we feel within, and as well how others are feeling within, the wider community, the wider global picture. But how we contribute to that is incredibly important. Yes, sir. And it's one of those things where we know within, we can say whatever. You can be saying, yeah, you're happy and content with this, that and the third. But we know whether or not we've given that full commitment, that full effort to actually making their life as worthwhile as can be. And there's nothing more satisfying than that. Nothing more satisfying. And it goes back with a lot of this to helping others. If we're helping, giving 100%, same time able to thrive and provide, then the power of that is unspeakable. Really. Yes. So a very short message, a very brief message for today. As we step into the next week, are we giving it our all to that really matters? Or are we half stepping? Are we giving it half efforts? You know, are we leaving something on the table and then coming away at the end of the day kind of with that niggling thought of, yeah, do you know what, I could have given more, but I didn't bother, you know? And then that nagging feeling of, yeah, I could do better. That's a message in itself. That nagging feeling is something to take and act upon, I believe. And then the more that we give, the more that we put in that 100% and help along the journey, the more energy that we can then receive back in turn, you know. So if we're not putting in 100%, we're not adding value out there, then why should we expect to be gifted with that higher level of energy, that higher level of vibration in return? Doesn't add up. Put in more, get more out. 100%.